And with that, we are live. So funny story yesterday. I ordered some McDonald's and I spilled my entire drink all over my keyboard. And it's busted. So yeah, I had to go to Best Buy yesterday and buy a keyboard, so I thought I'd just, take the opportunity to upgrade. So now we've moved up to a mechanical keyboard. You might notice some more clickety-clacking going forward. I mean, the keyboard that I had before, yes, technically, if you want to know about the mechanics of how it works, it is a membrane keyboard. However, it, for all intents and purposes, felt like a mechanical keyboard and clickety-clack-clack like one. So honestly, it's not the, not the biggest difference in the world. It's just this is a genuine mechanical keyboard instead of, a membrane keyboard made to sound and feel like one. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, the clickety-clack-clacker is gonna be a thing now, sadly. Yeah. I also tend to just hit my keys really fucking hard. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. I just do. I'm very violent with my keyboards. But yeah, let's go forward. I'm very excited because this is it. This is it. We finished Turnabout Beginnings, and we got that one scene with Diego, which was probably the only thing I enjoyed about that case. Can't cry now. You can't cry till it's over. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what the scene was, but I feel like I definitely failed to appreciate it last time since I was kind of mad at the case itself. But yeah, definitely a good a scene with Diego actually getting to know a little bit more about him. And now we're moving on to Bridge to the Turnabout, the final case. I believe it's the final case in the trilogy, which is very exciting because this is like the end of an era for Phoenix Wright. I know the Phoenix Wright games continue on after this. You got Dual Destinies, Apollo Justice, Investigations, whatever the hell. But this is like the end of like the main trilogy, and I'm expecting something good, especially with this. A couple of things that I noticed right off the bat. The statue of Amy Faye is back. So likely the Faye family will be involved once again, kind of like they always are in like the second case, like they were in Stolen Turnabout. So I wonder how the Faye family is going to be playing a role into this, although I do have a theory. That woman right down there looks a lot like Mia and Maya. And if I had to guess, I would say that's probably Misty. Mia and Maya's mother, who was disgraced and went into hiding after the Deal 6 case. So yeah, if that is Misty, then this could be a very interesting case. This has also been building up with the Dahlia Hawthorne situation. I mean, in Turnabout Memories, we first met Dahlia Hawthorne as a murderer, and then we learned that Mia had actually ran in with her before then, and Dahlia used a fake kidnapping to scam her parents out of $2 million, faked her own death, and basically got someone else the death penalty so that she could get away scot-free. Then she fucking murdered her sister so that the secret wouldn't get out, and got the guy who was then now on trial for that to commit suicide in the courtroom. And then after that, poisoned Diego and thought she killed him, and then used Phoenix to escape from the law that time, then murdered her previous boyfriend and tried to frame Phoenix for it so that he couldn't get in her way. And that's when we finally... So, 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, 1 count of a conspiracy to commit murder because she originally was planning to kill Phoenix during Turnabout Memories, not her old boyfriend. So yeah, attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, 2 charges of, yeah, first-degree murder on both ones, I'd say. I mean, maybe you could negotiate Phoenix's, her old boyfriend down to 2nd degree, but I doubt it. So yeah, 2 first-degree murders. Extortion, I guess, since what would it, I guess, would a fake kidnapping be just extortion, I guess? Maybe. I think there might be a different charge from the actual, faking, but no, it might just be, extortion or some kind of ransom or like that. Yeah, just, and I guess driving someone to suicide could carry some legal repercussions there. Yeah, this person is probably one of the most evil people we've had in the Ace Attorney games. Right up there with Von Karma and Chief Gant. And I have a feeling that she might be making another appearance. I mean, we still don't know anything about what happened to Diego, so we definitely have to learn about that, how he became Gato, and she's undeniably involved with that, I wonder if the reason why Gato hates Phoenix is because he thinks that Phoenix, was Dahlia's, willing accomplice. She didn't just use him because he was a dumb, horny idiot. And, maybe Gato thinks that Phoenix actually, knowingly helped her try to murder him? Maybe. I mean, it's Gato. He's absolutely one of the worst prosecutors we've had in these games, so I would not put it past him to be that dumb and misinterpret that situation so much. But yeah, let's just get into the bridge to the turnabout. All right. So let's see, how do Dahlia Hawthorne and Misty Faye fit together? All right. It's the feet statue. Shichishito, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means 7-branch sword. Right? And blood? No, okay. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choices limitless. Right? Turnabout sisters, turnabout reunions. Like our destinies, the sword comes to about one end, one merciless point. The stolen turnabout. This is... Right, turnabout beginnings. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed... Oh, there we go. A woman has been murdered, apparently by the Shichishito. The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. So is that like sand? It looks like sand. Was there sand at the Fae Estate? Where the, wait, no, but the statue wasn't kept at the Fae Estate. It was kept by a side temple or something, and it was only sent into the exhibition at, last minute or something, wasn't it? If I remember correctly from Stolen Turnabout. So yeah, that intro definitely makes me feel like the story of the Fae family with, Turnabout Sisters, Turnabout Reunion, and the Stolen Turnabout is also coming together with the Dahlia Hawthorne storyline from Turnabout Beginnings and, whatever the fuck the other one was called. So yeah, I guess we'll see if my theories are correct. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. I'm also much more rested and in a much better mood than I was you know, during the last time we played this, so hopefully I'm not gonna be getting mad at the game like I did last time. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know I've got spiritual powers unlike you. Well, don't rub it in. Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls?
So, that's why we need to get on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Why is she on that newspaper? Why? Phoenix, please recognize this whore. Considering she almost ruined your fucking life and probably traumatized you. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the New Year's issue of Occult.
Occult? Okay, that's actually fucking good.
Enter special location special.
Oh, Pearls looks so happy. Dear Lord. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Ooh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's a spiritual temple called the Hazakura Temple. Could that be where then? Okay, that might be where the where the Amy face statue came from. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training. Oh, I definitely don't want to go. Wait, wasn't there a temple up on the mountain with the broken bridge where Dahlia murdered her sister? But I thought, I remember that much, but I'm pretty sure that one was abandoned, so whatever. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Really?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us.
With whose money?
Yeah, and I signed up for the special course.
That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyways.
Alright then, it's settled. Oh, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff, Nick. Yeah, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff, or I'm gonna beat you up.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old.
Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit powers. Only thing I can channel is a TV. Oh, Phoenix, I love you. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple?
No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall.
This is sounding less appealing by the minute. So, is that in her court record yet? It is not. It is not. Okay. Hi, Diego. So, is Phoenix just not gonna recognize Dahlia? Because I think I might have to call bullshit on that if it happens. Because Mia did recognize Dahlia. I shitted on the game for that, but I went back and checked, and she did actually recognize Dahlia. She was just very good about hiding it. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way. How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope. Not going. I am gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? Okay, he recognizes her.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. It's none. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Dear Lord. Maya, you have an uncanny skill to just step on landmines. Oh God, first it was Edgeworth back during Turnabout Big Top, and now this? This girl, It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
What a bitch.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me.
Yeah, he's been traumatized. Okay, thank God he actually recognized her. I was about to be pissed.
But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Now that is interesting. Well, that's clearly her.
Mr. Nick!
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly?
Yeah, oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
No, 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 do not hold me to anything.
Occult Magazine, New Year's issue received from Pearls. All right, let's take a look.
Dahlia Hawthorne. Yeah, okay. You can be heartbroken later. Interesting. There is still the issue of the green gem from the Turnabout Beginnings. That was never found, right? So she should still have that green gem. I wonder if that will play into this in any way. Big uncut diamond. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for I just had to see for myself. Okay, little error there. Interesting. Who this nun really was? Could she have maybe escaped from prison or something? I don't know. I wonder, considering she was convicted of 2 counts of murder, right? Because, oh fuck, she got off on the fake kidnapping, extortion, as well as the murder of her sister, I'm pretty sure. But we did get her for the murder of her previous boyfriend, as well as Diego. So yeah, 2 counts of murder. That she should still be in prison. Well, that was like 5 years ago. Here we are. Oh, it wasn't sand, it was snow. Okay, that probably makes more sense. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple main gate. So this is happening kind of around the time of the SL9 incident. Oh, snowmobile.
It's so cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training.
Her teeth are chattering so loudly. All I can do to make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple.
Pearly?
Achoo!
Oh god, they're gonna die of a cold before we can even get inside. That's the murder victim. Well. Oh, this one. Well, how nice it is to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
Oh, thank you.
Achoo!
Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
That's the past tense. We're freezing into human.
Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside.
Thank you. I was starting to think I would pass.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. A weird name for a nun. Bikini. Okay.
Bikini?
That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. She picked it herself. So it's not like some language or cultural barrier. No. She purposely chose bikini. It's fucking game. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one of those, you channel. Don't blame me if you accidentally, die of hypothermia out in the mountains for some spiritual training. This woman is a fucking sociopath. Reckless? Wahaha! She's so Wario. Oh fuck, not Wario, Waluigi. Wah!
Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. You can come back another day.
But I went through all that trouble to get reservations for. Yes, that's right. I've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Alright, well, let's take a look at, has she been added to our court record? She has. 48, hardy, motherly head nun of Hazakura Temple, a channeling dojo deep in the mountains. Okay, so we still don't have Dahlia here. Interesting. Yeah, would you... do you think you could take a look at this? I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. To be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say.
What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick?
I think she's trying to say she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has ever happened yet, and nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little.
Try to have some fun, okay, Nick?
Yeah, you're right. Chirping the hypothermia on a lawyer is great fun. Hey, what about the attorney's badge? Nope. Always show the badge. Always show the badge. What about the Magaton? Okay, so yeah, she's just not being responsive to anything, unless maybe she'll tell us something about herself? Nope. The court record seems to be completely useless, at least for now. So let's talk. So what's a channeling dojo anyways? Oh, sorry. Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget the sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual powers of these items seem to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is this special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interesting in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. Spirit ice? It's just like holy water. Well, you take holy water and you freeze it and you get spirit ice? 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? How am I supposed to be careful? How many people die here? Like, do just dozens of people just die every year in this fucking dojo? What the fuck?
Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
This is a horrible idea. Sister, about this picture. Oh, okay, here we go. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? You look like something. I would not call it divine. Oh, yeah, unforgettable. Oh, Phoenix. I mean it. Oh, I knew it. The makeup is pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris?
A cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That sounds kind of... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris... Where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all this way just to find a girlfriend, have you? I mean... In the most technical, objective sense of the word... Phoenix came here to find a past girlfriend, so technically, yes. God, Pearls, please don't beat me up. I swear, I'll never lay hands on another woman.
Mr. Nick! I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you!
No, it's not what I have in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you all go have a look in the main hall for now?
Waluigi! Oh, she's in the inner temple, huh?
Oh.
It's a very subdued track, but it's pretty nice, too. Alright, main hall suspension bridge. Ooh. It fucking is! Oh, God! February 7th. Dusky Bridge! Oh, God, I was right. Oh, I hate being right about this shit. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Someone fixed it up. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. So, Phoenix, when did you read up on, the Turnabout Beginnings case? Because, like, it looked like you were in the hospital at the time, but when did that happen? Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. Really laying it on thick, aren't you, game? You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! That might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way of overcoming phobias, alright? Can't be afraid if you're fucking dead. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky. Well, it's practically the same thing. No, not at all. Oh, and there are fresh footprints. Interesting, although it doesn't look like there's much wind right now, so these footprints could be a bit old. So we don't know exactly how old they are. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? Yeah, I don't think so. But it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. Really? I see dead people. Sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. I'm a lawyer. That's not exactly gonna be the best situation. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? People who live here, I guess. I don't have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. Yep, okay, 20 minutes. So this is the exact same temple that, This is the same temple that, Dahlia was referring to. It would have been smarter for them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Or you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Alright, Dusky Bridge. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. A D-U-S-T-Y bridge. Huh. It says Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong. I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? What? God. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure it looks like bunny hopping across... It looks like bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up this fundamental difference between sane and insane. Okay, yeah, Phoenix, but didn't you also, like, suggest using the dog missile as bait to catch Gordy at one point? Oh, God. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than off the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. Path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it. You really think that's necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime! Yes, straight edge Nick over here. What is Maya's obsession with doing crimes? Can we examine the footprints? I guess we're not doing a murder investigation yet, so that we have no reason to do that, I guess. And we can't head to Heavenly Hall. Got it. Alright, let's head... Oh, fuck. Wrong place. Okay, let's head into the temple now. Main hall. Ooh, this place is fancy. February 7th, Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Giant fucking Magatama. Main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Achoo!
Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
I love how Maya's like freezing her ass off, and then Pearls and Phoenix are just like completely fine. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time?
Mr. Maya's right. Oh, I hope they have mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes.
What a cute little acolyte. Oh no, this is someone else. Okay, so this was the woman at the beginning. Okay, then if we're meeting her this early into the case, I doubt she's Misty. Greetings to all of you. No, that's pretty close to bikini. Because the thing is, she's not old enough for me to do a, you know, old woman accent. But I don't know what, I mean, not accent, an old woman voice, but like, what voice should I do for her?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
I don't know. Can I do like a really like, I guess we'll see. Oh, hello? This lady makes Maya look 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit? Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Okay, she is Misty Fair, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's not. Okay.
You're Miss Elise Dexinum?
What are these Harry Potter names all of a sudden?
Yes, that's right. You know of me?
Okay, I'm gonna give her like an old woman voice. I don't know what else to do.
My name is Pearls Faye. I'm your biggest fan.
Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zahali! A fortune teller!
I've got all your books, Miss Doxim. What a sweet thing to say. And please call me Elise.
Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Who the fuck? I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. Oh, fuck, my arrow key just fell off. It's all right. I take no offense in that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Mr. Elise. Your books always make me feel like my heart has been purified.
Ha ha ha. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Yeah, she seems like a nice person.
Miss Elise won an award this year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I've written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked me if it was all right to make it into a book.
Wow, must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, as you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Laurice. Laurice Duxnam. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. Oh, on Laurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Rose is completely taken.
I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So that's why you're dressed like you are.
Children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's really a sweet lady, who will probably turn out to be a murderer, because that's usually how it goes in these games.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robes as well. I want a staff like that.
The staff is pretty baller, I will say.
You like the crystal sphere? It's a real amethyst, you know?
Amethyst is such a great rock.
Maybe we'll find one like that up on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yeah, I want to help with whatever I can.
Pearl looks like she just won the lottery. Did we ever tell her our names? Did we? I mean, I feel like Pearl probably would have.
Oh, I'll help too then.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it.
Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
Ah, map. Got it. Oh!
It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we?
Okay. So the inner temple is the place that they referred to in Turnabout Beginnings that was abandoned. Hazakura Temple is off to the side. So this is where Valerie Hawthorne was murdered. This is where Dahlia killed her own sister. This is where she witnessed the murder. Or this is where she, set up the camera so that she could argue that she witnessed the murder. And this temple is where she left the poison bottle. That then the dude, I forget his name, the dude used the poison bottle to kill himself. They left it here because it was like a meetup spot for them or something like that. And this is the temple. Got it. All right. Then it also said Heavenly Hall in this direction. So I guess probably heading through here, but I wonder where that leads. The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Alright.
Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight.
Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
Okay. Oh, Bikini is gone, I'm guessing. So this is concerning because the last time we got separated, very purposely separated here. It's not a situation where Pearls just runs off on her own. No. This woman very deliberately wanted to be alone with Pearls. She was like, how about you help me cook, little child? Meanwhile, you two can go off to this fucking temple that is like 20 minutes away. So wait. The bridge is 20 minutes away from Hazakura Temple. During Tournament Beginnings, it was stated that the dude, the guy that, the death row inmate, the guy that got betrayed by Dahlia, after he arrived at the bridge before Valerie, he actually left his car and went to a temple where they used to meet up to get the poison vial. And that took him about 20 minutes, and by the time he came back, Valerie had already been murdered, stuffed in his car, and that's when he met Dahlia dressed as Valerie. 20 minutes away. I had always assumed that was the temple on the other side of the bridge, yet it was previously stated, like a couple of minutes ago, that Hazakura Temple is actually 20 minutes away from the bridge. So it's possible that the temple that he was referring to, where the poison was actually left, was actually Hazakura Temple. Therefore, this temple actually has a much bigger connection to Dahlia than what I originally thought. If this is the place that he went to, as opposed to the one on the other side of the bridge. But I guess we'll see about that. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple. Go help the other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Huh? Don't worry, Maya. Just some relationship drama. Inner temple gate. Alright. Take a look at this place. February 7th, Inner Temple Gate. Wow. The bridge is shaking like jello in an earthquake. At least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safe across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Alright, here we go. The inner temple. Guys, that temple is in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out on you or something. Spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't that a little ironic, don't you think? Okay, and we can actually slide around here. Got it. I don't care how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge ever again. No worries, Nick. No one is offering you any money. That's because no reasonable person could call that pile of popsicles fix a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to go back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know? Oh, maybe I'll just stay. I've already dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Poor Phoenix, he's just getting bullied. So right, this is one of the tie ropes. Looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. So yeah, it's interesting that they mentioned that this temple has absolutely no connection, no way to leave here other than by that rickety old bridge. Meaning that it's very possible for someone to cut down the bridge and essentially just strand us over on this side. And even if it's not permanent, since we do have a cell phone, and I wonder how reception is up here, it could certainly landlock us here for, you know, maybe a day? I mean, no, because the police department has a response time of like 3 minutes, like to all situations. So like they'd be here pretty quick. So maybe a few hours. but that's definitely enough to commit a murder.
If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before the wires even did.
It's not a comforting thought.
What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me.
Maya!
But there's so many. They wouldn't notice if I did just one.
Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice.
What are you gonna do with one of those anyways? Put it in your office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of those.
You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyways? Wooden statue? In the reception area? Can I think of any wooden statues across all the cases that we've had? First Turnabout? No. Turnabout Sisters? I mean, that was a while ago, but I don't think so. Turnabout Samurai? Still no. Turnabout Goodbyes? No. Rise from the Ashes? Obviously not, because that, I mean, Rise from the Ashes it could be. It could be the fucking Dancing Blue Badger, but definitely not, since that case was actually created after this game, so not that one. Then the Lost Turnabout, that was the one with the organ music. No. Reunion and Turnabout, that was the one with Morgan Fay. I also can't think of any wooden statues there. Turnabout Big Top. I mean, Trillo is a wooden puppet, but that's about it. That's about as close as you get. Then Farewell My Turnabout. Again, nothing. And now in this game, whatever the fuck it's called, the one with Dahlia, I can't think of that one. The Stolen Turnabout? No, not the Stolen Turnabout, not Recipe for Turnabout. So yeah, no, it's not from any of our previous cases, I don't think. I don't think we've ever actually seen this mentioned statue before. Interesting.
Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow.
Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. I see an incinerator, and I'm immediately thinking of evidence disposal.
Oh, you gotta admit, it looks a lot like a robot.
Sure. Anyways, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty.
Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk?
I told you it's not a robot.
It's not especially big either. You have no imagination. That'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance.
A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who'd even pay to see that? Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom. Alright, let's see, what does this say?
Looks like there's something written on it.
Well, I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he delivers here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. I doubt the mailman actually delivers to this place, but, you know, sure, whatever.
Hey, a half-open gate. There's practically a welcome mat.
Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry.
Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know?
You expect a lawyer to go along with that?
Oh, come on, you're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go.
Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
You've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Why is Maya, like... I wish I could live my life like Maya, just like... she just lives in her own fucking world all the time. Holy shit.
So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh?
It looks kind of run down.
Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny.
Why not? You can have a new temple. So you're training here tonight, huh? Tell that to, like, the Catholic Church.
Yep. Then everybody will see my spiritual powers.
Oh? Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead.
I wonder if that roast is ready yet.
Maybe if they like cook fucking pearls in the roast. What the fuck is this? What is that? February 7th, Inner Temple Training Hall. It's also very clearly can only be opened from the outside, except not really, actually. Wait, is that just... Is it just laying there? I'm pretty sure you can just, like, stick your hand through that and push it up, and then you'd unlock the door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can very easily unlock that from the inside. That's suspicious. Man, look at this place. This is a tiny, freezing cold room. This is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearl's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
She seems to handle the cold better than you. So says the girl who can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyways, the real training room must be behind this door over here.
Huh.
Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there.
But I can sense there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. You're covering your hair, but I recognize your eyes.
Excuse me, but who are you?
You betray! You threw away the whole game right there. I mean, you know, for what basically amounts to a serial killer at this point, you seem very bad at what you're doing.
Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No. It's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. Hi. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple.
I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Oh, excuse me. I have some chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us.
She's a sophisticate, all right.
Nick? That girl. Can't be, but...
Yeah, it is. It 100% is. Like, you could have played it off as it being a lookalike or a sister or something, but no. That reaction just 100% proves it. That's Dolly, all right.
Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing, just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
Maya! Shut the hell up! Shut the fuck up! There's a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place.
It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here when I train.
But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? I don't know, I guess, you know, you can scream and they'll hear you. Or something. This place is creepy as shit. A hanging scroll. What is it? Why do you scream like that?
The scroll. It's my mother.
Oh, that's Misty. What?
It's Misty Fey, the master of the Korean School of Channeling.
Are you sure?
Yes. that crest on top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. And yet no one recognized the future master. Amazing. What is it? Maybe you should just give up and become a lawyer at this point. I'm pretty sure you're better well known in the world of, like, law than you are in the world of spirit channeling. Like, some of the best prosecutors in the country know you.
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. It wasn't... If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't even know it was her.
Would you not now, huh? Miss... whatever the fuck? Miss Elise, explain yourself. Kind-eyed author and illustrating pictures. A nun at Hazakura Temple sure reminds me so much of her. Author and illustrator of picture books, Pearls is a huge fan of hers. She looks exactly like Maya. Like, exactly like her.
My own mother, and I can't even recognize her face.
Maya. Misty Fae, master of the Kurain technique. Okay. Oh, new hanging scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Fae. It's not that old. The crest on the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if the temple has some sort of connection to the Fae family.
I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Kurain school.
I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya and the Fae family in general. Alright, looks like a little altar over here. Alright, let's head in.
The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Ooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
Can't.
You've been kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zavari! I know what it is! IRIS! Iris and Nick sitting on a tree, KISSING.
Maya, I will fucking stab you! Or poison you, I guess would be more appropriate. Can we head into the... No, we can't head past the door. Okay. Well... Oh. February 7th, Dusky Bridge.
Wow, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been real quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you, wait up.
You think he's yelling at us?
Must be. There's no one else around. Is he, Elise's, apprentice or whatever? Would you mind moving? You're standing right in the way. I'm done. He's the... I'm just done here. I can't. He's the apprentice. He's the apprentice. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, I know you. You're...
Oh, sorry. Gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Maurice Doxnam. Fuck, I forgot my voice for him. Hold on. Let me go really quickly pull up the last video where he was in so I can remember what my voice was like. Cause right now I don't remember. Really quickly pull. Oh no, I accidentally pulled up the stream. Shit. Remember what my was that out? This game. It was stolen turnabout. Yes, the worst prosecutor in the world. I'm pretty sure it was this video. Cause no, this video was entirely just in court, so it has to be the next one then. Right?
For $500,000.
Oh, nope, that's a French accent, so it's not that one. It has to be this one. Oh, it's the ace criminal. Right, this is when we figured out Luke at me in court, and then we investigated. Here we go. Here's Larry, the security guard.
That's my partner's seat.
That's my partner's seat.
Partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
Okay, got it. It's kind of depressed, kind of dumb. Sounds like Larry.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Maurice Duxnam.
Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts.
Shut up! I'm
Maurice. Yeah, Larry, Maurice. Fucking hell.
I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge.
So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else.
What is happening here? What is this fucking cake? Oh, he's Maurice doxing him in the fucking profiles. Better known as Larry Butts, currently training as Elise Doxnim's pupil. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? So, what are you doing with that last name, Doxnum?
I wanted to start over again with a clean slate, man.
A clean slate?
You remember, don't you? Last time.
Mask de Musk case.
After that, I started to realize I don't like this guy known as Larry Butts. That's when I came across a book of destiny.
A book of destiny? Don't you mean
A magic bottle by Miss Elise Doxnam.
He had his life changed by a children's picture book. Oh my god.
It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved.
Maybe I should buy a copy of the magic bottle.
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too.
That's just Larry being an idiot.
She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I follow her everywhere, man.
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady.
You see, here's a photo I took of her in secret.
Oh, that's a beautiful photo. Her hair is significantly lighter here. It's brown, and so are her eyes. In this image, she looks a lot like Mia.
Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
Hey, you want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have extra prints.
Photo of Elise. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's Misty. Pretty much all but confirmed, you know? Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. To tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right?
What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Only Elise.
Talk about a bad case of denial.
Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book?
Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having pure heart.
Oh, so he makes modern art. Got it. That's what I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? A face.
Now that you mention it, I wonder.
It looks like you still have some doubts in your heart.
It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended. Something else began.
Oh, Larry. Sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Doxnam.
No, you're wrong. It's not her. The other girl.
If you say Iris, I will slap the shit out of you. I will throw you off the bridge into the river below. Also, I hope Edgeworth comes back for this case, because he'll definitely remember Dahlia and his, his first case in court. Other girl? I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Larry has a uncanny ability You just attract the worst partners. Okay. My attorney's badge.
Hey, I know I may not look it, but I'm an artist, man. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif.
Picky, aren't you? Temple map, hanging scroll, photo of Elise. I got the photo? Nope. Okay. Well, there's only one profile I want to present here. Well, actually, we'll try the other ones.
Elise is really something. She's like a mother to me.
Yeah, I can tell from the kindness reflected in her eyes.
When I first looked into her eyes, I just couldn't help it. I started babbling about all the bad things I'd done in my life. She just let the gentle laugh of hers and listened.
Sure she wasn't just laughing at you?
She seems really motherly, doesn't she?
Oh, what do you mean seems motherly? She is motherly.
She's your what?
I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one.
Wait a second, why is he getting off so easy this time? Okay.
Oh yeah, her! My little Iris!
Oh God, Larry!
She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a second. Didn't you say you were done with women?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but
What?
Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream.
This guy will never change.
Everyone!
Okay, Pearls is alright, thank God.
Hey, Pearly.
I guess after it was really ham-fisted that Elise is actually probably Misty, I guess I was no longer really worried about Pearls' safety after that, but yeah, that was interesting.
Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall.
All right. I can't wait to dig in. Pearly?
I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
No, keep the small child away! Keep the small child away from the serial killer! Oh God, February 7th, 7:46 p.m., Hazakura Temple Main Hall.
Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training's a battle of endurance.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
No pain, no gain, I guess.
Oh, I'm so worried about you.
Well, that's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight.
Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess.
Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, all right?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
That bitch. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight.
Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? Oh, I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Doxenham. So, Larry, what are you going to do?
Oh, me? I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all, pal.
Oh, fuck. How did that become fucking gumshoe? I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. It's kind of a tough word. Okay. What about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. In
kind of book is you reading anyways?
I'm gonna go wash up the dishes and clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
How old is Pearls again? 9. How's she having so much trouble reading? He's 9 years old. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Alright. A whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's you. Oh, Ms. Doxnam. Are you gonna use the bathroom too?
No, but have you seen Pearl?
No, not since after dinner. But she said she was going to your room.
I know, but she never showed up. I'm gonna go look for her. Excuse me.
Oh, 1 second. Alright, we're back. Someone was at my door and then I just decided to take the opportunity to go get a drink. So, you know, I won't, dehydrate to death. Miss Elise Doxnam, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the real mysterious one is...
Oh.
Hi there! Sister Iris.
Good evening.
The really mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I don't believe I've ever told you my name. In fact, I am positive that I didn't. I can't let this chance pass me by. Yeah, let me just check that one real quick. Let me just roll this back. Let's roll back the footage. So we first meet Iris in the inner temple. Let's see. Excuse me, but who are you? And she recognizes us. Maya is like, hi there. Awkward silence. She introduces herself. Maya introduces herself. Yeah, we never introduced ourselves to her. She's really bad at this. Oh, it's kind of embarrassingly bad, you know? Just a little bit, you know? What do you mean? The audio stream's current bitrate is 0. What? Kind of embarrassingly bad, you know? But it isn't. It's literally working fine. What are you talking about, YouTube? You're drunk. Go home. I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her. Maybe get some answers. Oh, she's confident. She's taking the hood off. She has the same hairstyle. Okay, I mean, she's clearly dyed her hair darker than it used to be, but it's just very recognizable. Your sister Iris, correct?
Yes.
So, what did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, this temple has always been my home.
Okay. And Magatama? No. So you've never left.
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
Ah, I see. But you didn't go to college? Maybe roll in the Ivy University Literature Department? Phoenix. This is, okay, so I was like, she's kind of bad at this, but then again, Phoenix might actually just be worse. Like, it's a much better technique. Because, like, if she thinks you suspect who she is, then she's gonna be overly careful. But the thing is, she specifically remembers you as being an absolute fucking idiot. So if you just pretend like you have no idea who she is, she's probably gonna let things slip a lot more. Now you've got her on guard. Oh, Phoenix, this is not good strategy.
No, I've never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make the trip to a nearby town. I can use the computer and a cell phone too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psyche locks. Maybe she's just that good of a liar. I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
What kind of place is this anyways? Yeah, but she most definitely had a reaction when we first saw her, and that pretty much threw the entire game away. Not to mention the fact that she seems to know her name. I mean, I suppose you could argue that maybe she learned our name, you know. I mean, yeah, it is definitely possible that she learned our name at the time of the, you know, while we were having dinner, but, you know, so I guess I'll give her the benefit on the doubt on that one, but her reaction when she first met me was very telling. Like very telling. Also, age-wise, let's see. Iris was 14 when, she faked her death. 5 years later at... No. Yeah, 5 years later at 19, she came back and, killed her sister. A year later at 20, she killed her, her past boyfriend, and framed Phoenix. And that should be roughly 5 years after that point, putting us at 25. So yeah, she's the exact correct age. What kind of place is this, anyways? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual powers or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
I've got some experience. Well, I have to admit, it's a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Talking with dead people doesn't help anyways. I hate it.
Really? Maybe because some of the people that are dead are really mad at you. Because you killed them. Maybe. So then why stay in a place like this? Something wrong?
I didn't realize I was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
I guess it is almost 10 now, huh?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
It's all right with you. I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
Magical hood said to offer protection from evil spirits. Got it.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Iris's hood, interesting.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. Oh, there we go, Phoenix. Catching up on... Yep, a bit slow on the uptake, bit slow, but, you know, you're getting there.
That's...
Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? Gotcha, bitch! Iris?
Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
Dahlia, come back here, you fucking whore!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. and it is officially nighttime. The doors to the dining hall will be... Shortly, the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Good old Monokuma announcements.
Go check out Persona.
Fuck!
Go check out Danganronpa every Saturday.
I have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. What the? A blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Here we go. There it is. February 7th, 11:06 p.m., Hazakura Temple Courtyard. And we heard the scream, so we actually kind of know the time of death. which is about 11. Screaming sure came from around here. Someone's out there on the ground. Is that Miss Doxinem?
Squish!
I stepped on something soft.
Hey, don't step on my tummy like that!
What are you doing lying there in the snow?
I was passed out. Oh, what do you think?
So the blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police.
Is there a phone in the main hall?
No, but we got reception up. But we still get reception up here in the mountains. You have a cell phone on you, right?
I didn't bring it.
Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Branch. Hurry, 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 hurry. Run as fast as you can.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't hurry, Iris will
what? Okay, so Iris has a cell phone. Again, very obvious. Iris will something. She seems very hasty to get us out of there really quickly. This is all very suspicious. 11:18 p.m. Dusky Bridge. Also, isn't Maya on the other side of the bridge right now? It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to tell Maya what happened too.
Dusky Bridge is burning down without help! I'm a fucking prophet! That's what happened!
She's really burning some bridges today, isn't she?
What are you doing here?
Ah!
What is it? Is it me?
Don't scare me like that. Larry almost had a heart attack.
My name isn't Larry, it's Maurice.
God. So what if I told you Elisa's dead? Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple.
Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now.
Listen to me, there's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple.
What?
A murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe.
But
Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of the way, Larry.
that's too dangerous, Nick. Wait.
I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it.
Nick!
You idiot. Why were you running across a burning way? Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge plank snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of the harrowing night. Well, that's one way to end a fucking thing. Jesus Christ! This is the second part of the investigation. Date, question mark, question mark, question mark. Time, question mark, question mark, question mark. Location, question mark, question mark, question mark. Who could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. He's back!
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Oh, Larry, you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Maurice! Maurice doxed him!
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over. Edgeworth thinks that Larry calling him is like a fucking nightmare.
Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
I'm not joking, his life is in danger!
What? What happened? Tell me now! Phoenix is in danger! Oh, I must protect Phoenix!
Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may even be dead! Anyway, you got to come back! You're the only one who can help! My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help!
Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center, please, hurry!
It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Hey, you're late, Edgy. What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Oh, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, Nick, Mayonnaise, and Iris. Say something, Edgy.
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Doxnam. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is Temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. So interestingly, Iris is the suspect. Okay. Oh, we're actually playing as Edgeworth? Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Oh, okay. New car record just dropped. Let's go! He received from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me. What? Are we actually gonna run defense as Edgeworth? Oh, 1 second. Yes, the Magatama, the powerhouse. Yes, the Magatama. That's the powerhouse of the cell, right? I think I've heard about that back in high school. Okay, received from Wright. Some things about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. I love hearing Edgeworth's internal monologue. Like, what the fuck? Shows Misty fame after the Korean technique. Received before the lights out bell the night of the crime, protects from evil spirits. Surrounding area, occult magazine, taken by her only pupil, Larisse Doxnim. Okay. Look at the profiles. My friend since grade school fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. Homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends. Oh, Edgeworth. The victim of this incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher. Okay. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest, which means Edgeworth has to take over for at least the start of the trial. Ooh!
Yeah, that's right, you got it. They arrested her, my sweet little Iris.
And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested. But if Iris is the suspect, then who actually did it? Like, I was expecting Iris to be like the big bad, as she seems to be like the running big bad for the fucking game, you know? So I was expecting that, like, it would end with, like, Phoenix having to convict her and, like, rid himself of his demons or something like that. But now we're gonna be defending her. Interesting. Unless maybe it isn't Dahlia. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
These things Wright gave me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he?
I'm begging you, Iris' trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one who can represent her.
What did you say?
You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? What do you think I called you anyway? You're a lawyer.
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like I'm a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know? Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I earned a paper badge and no problem fooling the entire court before.
Yeah, they are really fucking stupid.
How can this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Okay, this trial is already a 5 out of 5 in my book. The fact that we're playing as Edgeworth, getting to see his internal monologue as he deals with Larry's shit. And all this shit. I mean, it's not even that bad, not that much worse from when you left. I mean, remember? You know, Von Karma, your mentor, he retrained a parent. That was a thing that happened.
Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story.
It's alright, wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Oh, this is so exciting!
Thank you for coming. My name's Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I'll at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurie said he might even die.
Fortunately, you will be fine. How are you, moron? How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. That fall is not fatal, and you should know.
Thank goodness.
But he's got some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. Oh, now is when he's actually going back and looking at the Turnabout Beginnings case. Interesting. So he actually learns about Iris's criminal past, Dahlia's criminal past, as well as the Dusky Bridge incident. So I'm guessing we're gonna be struggling in court, and then Phoenix will show up with the previous case from years ago, and use that to actually help us out or something. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, this is all very exciting. This is all the beginnings of a fantastic case. I must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before. Oh, that's right. Edgeworth did what he did. That's right. Turnabout Beginnings was Edgeworth's first case. You were the prosecutor for that case. The defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple. I know I've seen her somewhere before. A very sad fucking piano track. Very subdued. Let's present the badge.
Is that an attorney's badge?
Yes, this belongs to Wright.
Really?
I'm actually a prosecutor.
Oh, then why do you have a defense attorney's badge pinned on your lapel?
Well, you see, I borrowed. He pinned it! Oh, Edgeworth, you're just LARPing now.
I'm sorry, I don't have the temple ground. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know much about the outside world.
This is literally as far as you could get from the outside world. This is the most temple thing in my entire inventory, dude. Tell me about Misty. Who's this woman on the hanging scroll?
Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Kurain channeling technique.
Master?
Yes, Mystic Misty. She's a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago.
Spirit mediums? There's no such thing anyways.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds. She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time 17 years ago when I met the master myself. Yep, DL6.
That's called the Demon Warding Hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright that night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
If it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night I felt something. I felt something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip.
Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for the inner monologue. Oh, Edgeworth, I love you. Let's get your temple map.
I'm sorry. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world. I was against the idea of the temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of tragedy might occur.
In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about you?
It was Sister Bikini. She's actually rather fond of attention, surprisingly so.
She chose the name Bikini. Why am I not surprised? She certainly does look rather happy in this photo. Photo of Elise.
That's Mystic Elise Doxnum. She's a picture book author, or so I've heard.
Mystic? Is that a Freudian slip, my girl? Does she come to Hazakura Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Yes. Sister Bikini told me be certain not to offend her.
The victim, Miss Elise Doxnum. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems. Good thing she died, so I don't have to do her voice. Oh, fuck. That was misclick. Okay, let's try out Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, how bad is this cold?
Well, his fever is very high, and as a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya, who's still trapped in the inner temple. And he's quite worried about you as well, it seems.
Really?
Yes. Naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him.
No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me.
Interesting. Dick Gumsu. Larry.
Oh, that's Mr. Larice.
I'm sorry, who did you say it was?
Larice Doxnum. He's Mystic Elise's apprentice, I think.
Alright, now who exactly is this guy?
He's a very sincere, hardworking person. Did I say something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
Excuse me, I was temporarily at a loss for words at your sheer stupidity. Take a trip, come home, and be thrust suddenly into a bizarro world. Mr. Edgeworth's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my god. That's the perfect title for today's stream. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm actually gonna rename it right fucking now. Miles Edgeworth's Bizarre Adventure. Miles Edgeworth's Bizarre Adventure. There we go. Stream has been titled. Let's go. Okay, tell me about Ms. Doxton. No, okay, so this is the same thing as if we show her the picture. Tell me about yourself. And how you're a serial killer. I mean, I guess serial killer isn't the correct term, more like mass murderer, but you get the picture.
You want to know about me? There's not much I can tell, I'm afraid.
Just let me get one thing straight. You were raised at Hazakura Temple, correct? And yet somehow you seem to know right. So you two must have crossed paths somewhere.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Whomever it was, it couldn't have been me.
What is that supposed to mean? Can we, like, look at, like, the court records, figure out what prison she was, where she's serving her prison term, try to, like, see if she escaped or something? Like, come on, people. We're lawyers here. We're better than this. Whatever. Going to the crime scene is akin to entering a jungle teeming with dangerous beasts. Before he goes there, a hunter makes sure he has plenty of ammunition. In my case, that ammunition is called information. He literally won't leave until he has enough intel. Wow. Okay, Edgeworth. guess you're just better at this than Ritus. Goddamn. I meant to talk to her. That was a misclick. Pardon me, Iris. I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling that you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual powers come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul.
You really expect me to believe that she had a change of heart and shit? No. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner. I went back to my room at about 8.
Oh, Pearls is missing, though. I completely forgot about that. Where the hell is Pearls?
Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell.
We rang it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why don't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig just a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? And he experiences the locks for the first time. What in the world?
There's something wrong.
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The Psyche locks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Oh, Edgeworth. So, do you have any idea what really occurred that night?
I think it was the result of tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been the cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual powers. You say this, Edgeworth, but you literally just saw Psyche locks.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Doxnam?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycho lock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual powers. It appears that that's all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright was that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my faith in your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
It's complicated. Although I guess at one point you could have definitely said boyfriend would be an accurate descriptor. He's a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago.
Is she actually telling him?
That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him.
I heard that he was
a lot of pain afterwards over what happened.
Wow, this piece of shit. She has no remorse at all. I deceived him. What a bitch! You murdered 2 people, including your own sister. Drove someone else. You got a guy convicted to death row so that you could scam your family out of $2 million and then got him to commit suicide so that you wouldn't be found guilty of her crimes. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, you tried to kill Wright, and you tried to kill Diego Armando because he was looking into you.
I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without yearning for the truth. Without learning the truth.
I mean, you say this like you left voluntarily and not like the police escorted you off to prison in handcuffs.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
Edgeworth is the best boyfriend.
Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, I promise. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal.
He does everything in his power to get his verdicts, doesn't he?
That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene.
It'll be interesting to see Edgeworth's investigation process and how he makes his perfect cases. And after all, he's probably one of the greatest prosecutors this country has ever seen, after Von Karma. February 8th, Dusky Bridge. Come on, you have to remember Dusky Bridge. This was your first court case, and one that probably traumatized you if I had to guess. February 8th, Dusky Bridge.
It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Okay.
Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Why are you always in charge of these investigations?
Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer, pal?
That doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, ouch! There's that sharp left jab. Well, I am happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard.
Oh, God! I heard you were back in the country and I used to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like a gum on your shoe. He's impossible to get rid of.
And I'm supposed to report the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Get Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought Prosecutor Gatto was gonna be here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Gatto.
I wonder if, actually, does Edgeworth know Gatto's true identity? Because if I remember correctly, Luke Atme, Ace Detective, stated that Gatto was a prosecutor whose rival could not, a prosecutor who was, whose skills were touted by the one and only Miles Edgeworth, and that his rival could not be found in Earth, but in heaven. Wait. Gatto's, like, equivalent could not be found on Earth, but only in heaven? Is that supposed to be a reference to Mia Fey? Who was, you know, Gatto's girlfriend, and now she's dead? Oh, if that was actually on purpose, that's super fucking clever. Holy shit. I just realized that. Alright, let's tell me what happened. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple, pal. Like all the other cases. I mean, you win every single case. I mean, you don't even need my help. Detective, every single case I've ever had since I've met Wright, and you've helped him in his investigations to being a complete and absolute bust. You're absolutely useful, and I despise you. Oh, you don't have to say it like that, pal. Well, simple is as simple as does. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. No witness? Yeah, bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain. Yeah, well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. Oh god, I actually think she's wearing a bikini. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yeah, I can't imagine him being that reckless myself. Look before you cross. That's how it goes, right? Or was that a leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building called the Inner Temple. Well, we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? And nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Interestingly enough, Maya stated that that you always have to have a master looking over the spirit mediums while they do this dangerous training. And so Bikini was supposed to be looking over Maya during the training, so that begs the question, why was she at the main hall that night? Oh no, her again! Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. And who's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir? We should be alright in this cold. Oh, he cares! Aw, Edgeworth! So, how did this bridge burn down anyways? Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? On a wooden bridge? So, who's this Prosecutor Gatto? I've never heard of him. Okay, so Luke Atme was just lying through his teeth. Got it. Oh, Atme. You're definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie. Well, nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, yeah, but he's good, sir. Real good. You know, the fact that Gumshoe says he's good really tells you just how good he actually is. He's garbage. I can't wait for Edgeworth to just show up in court and be like, this is my replacement. I'm being gone, and this is the man that replaced me. Really? This is insulting. This man is an insult to the entire prosecution profession. What the actual fuck? If he's so good, how is it I've never heard of him? And how is it that he's lost every single case he's ever been in? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? Yeah, you bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Yeah, Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, God was really got it in for Mr. Wright. No. Hey, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Yeah, maybe he made fun of his mask or something. I don't know if this is making any sense. I better look into this Gatto myself. So he doesn't know Gatto. Interesting. He doesn't even know that he wears a mask. He's never heard of him. You're telling me that bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning. Yeah, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. You know, I hope when the judge asks if the defense is ready, Edgeworth says, the defense has been ready for quite some time, Your Honor. Like he always does. I mean, it's classic Edgeworth. I'd like to hear that, you know, a competent defense attorney for once. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that, but according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Regional weather report for the night of the crime. Alright, let's take a look. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness?
Yeah, sorry. Hey, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
Okay. Interesting that he doesn't seem to remember Dusky Bridge. Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. 7 to approximately 10:50, lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. So, yeah. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. So that's about 15 minutes before the murder happened. Okay, interesting. So it stopped snowing right before the murder. Cool, which means any footprints should have been preserved, right? In fact, can we actually take a look? There's definitely more. I don't know if this is supposed to be like there's more footprints or maybe the fire from the heat from the burning bridge actually melted a bunch of snow. I know it definitely melted all this snow, but it feels like there might be more footprints than there were before, maybe? Not sure. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross.
Yeah, pretty reckless if you ask me.
I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here.
Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck.
I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better.
Yeah, he's not blind, he's just dumb. Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of those anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, since we got here, why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure, why not?
Oh, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated with them?
Where's Gumshoe gone to buy a fucking disposable camera?
Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge certainly is an appropriate name.
Hey, you can get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you can read it wrong, though, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time.
Yeah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. Yeah, I guess whoever made this made a mistake.
I love how Edgeworth and Gumshoe is like Nick and Maya. Like, there's a lot of parallels between the two.
Yeah, it looks pretty good distance at Fort Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so.
Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards.
Yeah, well, I gotta admit, I'm never very good at judging distances.
It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. It seems.
Hey, there's a little shack down there called Heavenly Hall.
A shack?
Yeah, it's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Yeah, it kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir.
The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace.
Yeah, giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I call it false advertising, pal. By the way, the name of this apartment complex is Compton Castles.
That's not such a great name, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Probably because you cut my salary so much.
You've deserved every single one of those salary cuts, detective, and don't you pretend otherwise. I stick by my decision. Alright, well, let's head to the main gate then. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Oh, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
Oh, what do you mean?
Ryan is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a sec. Hold the objection!
Gumshoe says objection! This is the best case ever! Oh my god! Everything about this case is perfect!
Hey, what's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm trying to explain. One thing led to another.
Oh, fuck, I wanted to show him the lawyer, the attorney's badge. Fuck, no!
Hey, what kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney?
That Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor. That's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. It sounds plain old weird, pal.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney.
I mean, you gotta...
I always play both sides, so I always come out on top.
Alright, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Damn it, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Never the romantic, are you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Alright, I want to head back to, Gumshoe. Let's see. Attorney's badge. Ha! And what's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that odd? You bet it is, sir. Yeah, prosecutor wearing a fast attorney's badge. Yeah, it's like a detective wearing with a license to kill. I'm a fucking assassin, pal. I'm actually Shelly the Killer's third cousin, twice removed, pal. Did you know that the branch family of the DeKiller family has actually changed their name to Gumshoe like 20 years back and is now in the detective business? What is this lore? And why is it so fucking retarded? Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Hanging scroll. Misty Faye? Hey, look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me tough questions, okay? That's not something to be proud of, detective. Okay, temple map? No, occult? Alright, let's ask, we can see about the victim. Actually, tell me about the weather report. Alright, I guess not. Snails won't be raining from the skies today. Check profiles. And whenever something happens, that guy always shows up like he hasn't got care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing, pal. Man, maybe he's actually the cause of all these incidents. Gumshoe is starting Phoenix Wright conspiracies. Oh my god. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you couldn't say that but you could say that same exact thing about him. Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago. Yeah, really, I thought so. It's because the graphics team got a higher budget for this game, Mr. Edgeworth. No, wait. It's not as much drawn out as weary and tired, or maybe just plain old thin. I thought that too, sir. Your pay cuts have really hit me hard, and Prosecutor Gatto was not let up. My salary's been kind of on the low end. So, my food questions have been kind of non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff. I thought you were really into instant noodles last year. I got really sick of this stuff after a while, sir. Oh, poor fucking Gumshoe. He's literally the butt of the entire, trilogy's jokes at this point. Holy shit. Alright, let's talk about Larry. He's supposed to be Miss Elisa's Dachshund's apprentice or something. I see. Hey, you drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. He made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. He really doesn't like Larry, holy shit. Alright, tell me about the victim. And it's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background, we don't know anything really. Okay, so it's confirmed that Elise Doxtonham is a pen name. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why wouldn't she become an author? I bet it's just one of those things, you know? I probably never expected to get so popular. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. And you should too, Gumshoe. That was also your first case as a detective. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Oh, no, can't be. We got a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. Fingerprinted her? Interesting. I mean, she's hid her identity before, but the thing is, no, she was arrested and charged with murder. 2 counts of murder. So there's no way her fingerprints wouldn't be on the database, right? They have to be, so then... Maybe it isn't her after all. Dahlia is just rotting away in some prison, but at the same time, she knows, right? So what is happening here? I see. You got a fucking fingerprint transplant. I mean, Yanni Yogi burned off his. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Yeah, well, everyone knows that you were quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dubspill when you were younger. Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from? I didn't hear from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagine you gotta be, sir. I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses. Yeah, Edgeworth is gay. He's 100% fucking gay. There's no way he's not without prosecutor for this case. He apparently holds some sort of grudge against Ray. Tell me about Gato. I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never heard or seen of this person. Well, because when he went to law school, he was originally planning to become a defense attorney, but then he kind of disappeared for 5 years and then switched careers. And I gotta admit, he's puzzling, alright. He just appeared one day. A big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. Sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, old prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately. So what, did he just show up and was like, alright, I heard Mr. Wright is on a case involving some... I heard there was some... I heard there was some attorney called Phoenix Wright who was gonna be defending a suspect in this next upcoming case. And Gumshoe was like, yeah, who are you, by the way? Name's Gatto. Just Gatto. I'm a prosecutor, and I'm about to be in charge of that case. I'm like, wait, whoa, hold up, pal. Prosecutor Payne has already got that case. What? It's just, he's been tracking, Prosecutor Payne has been working on the mask case for a while now, pal. I don't even know who you are. You don't even have a prosecuting license.
Oh yeah? You're saying I don't have a license, detective? Well then prove it. And if you can't prove it, then I'll get your salary destroyed.
Well, you're not even part of the prosecutor's office.
I've got connections. Now shut the fuck up and let me prosecute this case.
Alright, pal, you're kind of scaring me.
And if you say one more word to me, Mr. Dumbshoe, I'll pour this cup of coffee all over you. Is that correct?
Hey, I understand, pal.
Alright, now where the fuck is Mr. Trite?
Like, that's how I imagine it. He just showed up. He just showed up one day. No one questioned this. No. Okay. How has... Edgeworth was right. The legal system in this country has truly deteriorated since he's gone. First Von Karma was like whipping people in court, and now fucking Gatto.
Hey, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? Oh, what's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be the reason you think she's innocent?
Oh, come on, that girl cute can't possibly be a murderer.
I was right after all. I should have never come back.
Oh no, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't afford things too much, you know what I mean?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
What the hell? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
What? Oh, tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost, get back to your Charter Jack and go out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die!
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? He was fucking! And that's how he knows, Iris's alibi. As I suspected, Psycho Locks. Can't even say it right.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. You know me. I I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
Jesus Christ. Wait, was that snowmobile covered in more snow last night? I think it was. I'm not actually gonna go back and look. I don't want to, you know, I think that might be kind of cheating, but, you know. Someone used the snowmobile. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Yeah, Sage just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel in snow. Call it a snow car. Yeah, so what do you think, sir? And would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. At max velocity. That must be the main hall. Yeah, brilliant deduction, sir. Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? Brilliant use of suspense to build tension, sir. What? According to Wright, the head nun had some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to talk to her. What's the side door? I guess we can't examine it, though. Where's the bell? I can see a small bell tower from here. It just reminded me. There's something I always wonder about. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. Yeah, we call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? That's why we call a person who rings a bell a beller. Or a truer for any guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Just Gumshoe just laying in his bed at night like, oh goddamn it, pal, why don't we call truthers truthers and people who eat ramen noodles rameners, you know? Oh god, he definitely has some issues. February 8th, Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Oh. Hey, hello there, so how are you feeling?
Alright, I suppose. So, who is this?
Hi, my name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
She canonically wears a bikini under her robes. This is cursed knowledge. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why did you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. And I stand by every single one of those cuts. Oh, my stomach is already growling in protest, pal. Poor Gumshoe. I legitimately feel bad for him, you know? All right, I'm gonna go get another drink real quick. I'll be right. I'll put up the be right back screen real quick. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I wonder, will this case be able to beat Rise from the Ashes as my favorite case? Because, right now, I'd say Rise from the Ashes is definitely first place. Then after that, probably Farewell My Turnabout. Either Farewell My Turnabout or Turnabout Goodbyes. Not sure which one. And then the other one right after it. But I'd say probably Farewell My Turnabout over Turnabout Goodbyes. And then, I don't know. We'll see how Bridge to the Turnabout fares up against the big three, as you will. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. And my stomach is already growling protest, pal.
So, what's the latest news about my beloved Iris?
Aren't you literally testifying that she's a murderer? You're the reason why she's in jail. Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Right. First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to training hall in the inner temple.
But why did you come back? And when? She must be talking about Maya. Because Dusky Bridge was hit by lightning at 10:45. And then at 11:15, the bridge was burned from the inner temple sometime before the bridge was struck by lightning, right? Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojos had none must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Well, you're an absolute failure, aren't you? Ah, you're right. That does sound exhausting. That's a self-report. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Yeah, sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Actually, yes, it is 20 minutes from the bridge to the main temple. So, if she encountered the murder, at around 11, right? Then that means she would have had to cross the bridge at 10:40, so literally minutes before the lightning struck. That seems very convenient. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Oh, no, I can't say it, it's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, come now, lady. I let go of my die. If it breaks, I don't have any way to, pay for it again.
I saw 2 people, one of them lying on the ground.
Maybe if you were a better detective, you would have a bit more money in your salary to pay for such things.
The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
So that's oh god, she got completely impaled. Holy shit. Is she? Because at least in this image, it looks more to me like she's trying to pull the sword out, which admittedly is probably a horrible idea, since that sword feels like it's gonna, do more damage coming. Actually, no, the points are... That sword must rip and tear your insides. Holy shit, I'm honestly surprised you don't have, her liver just sticking to one of these points and maybe, her stomach on this one. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked. But yeah, it's possible that that meant she was trying to take the sword out. Which is actually, fun fact, the last thing you should ever do if you're stabbed is pull the sword out, or the knife out. Because at least while it's in there, it's, you know, stopping you from bleeding out. The second you take the sword out, that's an open wound that's gonna bleed out Matt. I mean, you can still bleed out with a sword impaled through you, obviously. But you'll bleed out Matt faster if you take the sword out. So, you know, a pro tip if you ever get stabbed, do not pull it out. Yeah, of course she was. Try putting yourself into her shoes. Although, to be fair, if you get stabbed, you're pretty much a goner. There's a great quote that I like. It's, the loser of a knife fight dies on the street. The winner of the knife fight dies in the emergency room. And that's usually how it goes. Knives are terrifying. And be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of the courtroom. And I happen to witness it from the witness stand. And I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, our testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
Oh, the girl I know is capable of actually much worse things. I wonder what she means by that. Tell us about her. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the Inner Temple?
Her name was Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after, she went through the trouble of signaling for the special course.
A special course? Is that like a meal plan? And can I get some of that? I'm kind of starving here, pal.
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Oh, well, I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister? I mean, I'm pretty sure you met her during Farewell My Turnabout. Oh, you mean Little Pearl? Yeah, Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl.
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished with dinner cleanup, but I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was the victim at the time of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Thanks, Gumshoe. Detective, if you keep this going, I will make sure you pay to work at the precinct. Hey, you don't even work for the prosecutor's office anymore. You have no power over me, pal. God damn it, he's right. So I just realized Edgeworth shouting detective has the same energy as Lucifer shouting detective. Great show. I still haven't watched season 5B. I need to get around to it. I really do. I've just got other stuff on my plate right now. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Now I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back.
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone.
Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris into the Inner Temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the Inner Temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'll try to get some more details. Alright. About this here.
Well, let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is useless. That's one of the Fae clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there.
Oh, wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never failed to surprise me.
Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult.
Excuse me, the only thing I am a fan of is the Steel Samurai.
Oh, of course, this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica.
Hey, wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't know you were a fan of the Steel Samurai. Didn't you see that figure I have on my that I used to have on the desk at my office? Do you know how priceless that is? There are only 3 of those ever made, and I made sure to get my hands on that one. In fact, I own all of the box sets on Blu-ray, and I watch them every night before going to sleep. Wow, that's pretty committed to the fandom, you know? I never do things halfway, detective. If there's one thing Von Karma has taught me, is perfection in all things. And I will have perfection in being a fan of the Steel Samurai too. Okay, I'm done here. I don't know what I'm doing. What is this tangent?
Clearly, you're a big fan of the Kurain tradition.
Yeah, wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never failed to surprise me. I should have known better than to show this thing around. Another thing, I'm a weirdo.
Well, look what you found. That's the master of the Kurain channeling technique, Misty Fae.
Fae.
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is this daughter?
Well, I myself am part of the branch family of the Fae clan, but even I'm not privy to information concerning the main family. Well, that's a demon warning hood. Acolytes are hardly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know? That's why we always wear these for protection.
Oh, I see.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know? Put it on already.
No, I can't. I was just... It's like it was just made for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective?
It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got...
Is this some sort of divine retribution? Oh, this is great.
Edgeworth is just such great comedy. I wonder if you'll...
Think about the map? Nope. Material things, like maps, I guess. About this picture.
Oh, look at that. I look pretty S to the XC, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's Gumshoe. Okay, I was a bit confused. Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines, but this time we had our reasons.
Is that so? What?
Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face?
She just wants attention. Or she was setting up a murder plot.
Oh, how could such a thing have happened? How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault.
Ew, come on now, lady.
Quiet! What do you know anyways?
Ouch, you're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours, it's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared.
Why don't you have to take it all out on me?
Because at least Mr. Edgeworth is handsome.
Her anger does seem a little manufactured. Weather data. Yeah, okay, tell us if you know about this, Nope, you do... material things, like, the weather. Got it.
This man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world.
Sure.
But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river. Think of all the fun things he would have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh?
She actually thinks Phoenix committed suicide. Oh my god. It sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me. Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir. Nope. Larry.
This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy, at any rate. Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men.
Sure.
But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun, after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me.
I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty for everyone's sakes. Let's talk about Elise. Oh, no, we've already... This is the same thing as when we showed the picture. Got it. So yeah, showing the picture is basically the same as showing her profile. Tell me about Iris. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 p.m. bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris was always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
Well, that doesn't fit with Iris's story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. So either Bikini is just lying through her teeth, Iris is lying through her teeth, or Dahlia Hawthorne and Iris are actually two different people. And the person Bikini saw at the temple was actually Dahlia or something like that. So, yeah. Because if Bikini did, if Iris did go to the temple, then it's impossible for her to have been at the main hall during the time of the murder. But she was. That's why she was arrested. Meaning that either A, the person who Bikini saw at the inner temple was someone other than Iris, perhaps Dahlia. B, Iris never went to the inner temple, and in fact just fucking Bikini is just lying about that for some reason. Or Iris did head to the inner temple and then headed back to the main hall. Cause, okay, so Bikini definitely, Bikini walked back to the main hall, I believe. I haven't heard anything about her using the snowmobile, so I can't assume it was her. So what if Bikini stayed at the inner temple and waited for Iris to arrive? Iris arrived. At that point, Bikini crossed the bridge and headed back to the main temple. After Bikini had crossed the bridge, Iris crossed the bridge as well. Lightning struck, the bridge started burning. At that point, Iris got on the snowmobile that perhaps she had actually brought over and left somewhere hidden in like the bushes or something, and then used the snowmobile to take a roundabout path back to the main temple so that she wouldn't run into Sister Bikini, and then showed up, and that's why when Bikini arrived, Iris was already there, because she arrived before her using the snowmobile. That sounds reasonable. So because of the presence of the snowmobile here and the fact that someone walked and someone used the snowmobile, I think it's very clear to me that it is very possible for Bikini to have actually seen her at the temple, but then for her to have actually returned before Bikini did. The issue is that she claims to have never gone to the temple, which I think is interesting because if she was at the temple at the time of the murder, that would provide her with an alibi. So I guess we'll have to see which of the stories lines up with reality in the future. We don't really have enough information right now. As they say, the plot thickens. Has Gato been here yet? No, he is not. We never run into the prosecutors conducting their investigation, do we? I feel like the only time we have was Von Karma during Turnabout Big Top. Like, when do they investigate? You know, when the fuck do they? Alright, let's talk about yourself.
It's all my fault. Me and my stupid back. Mystic Elise had been murdered and an important acolyte is trapped. A little girl has been lost.
You know, you really shouldn't be so negative. It creates bad karma.
Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think.
Gumshoe, the spiritual master.
She's a very important visitor, you know. An honored acolyte.
Honored? How so?
The Fey name is synonymous with the Crane channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed.
And now that you mention it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective, that attests talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll say she has midichlorians. Star Wars canonically exists in the Ace Attorney universe. And Gumshoe is a Star Wars fan. A prequels fan, no less. Oh, so it gives you the creeps on Mr. Edgeworth. That's got nothing to do with it. The fuck? Alright, so head nun of Hazakura Temple discovered the murder. Her bad back really bothers her. Went to the inner temple for spiritual training and is now trapped there. Maya's cousin was apparently with the victim at the time of the crime, currently missing. Apparently, but in reality she wasn't. According to Elise, she never met with Pearl. Pearl actually disappeared before the murder, which is interesting. That also adds another layer to this case that we're not even sure about, you know?
Alright, well, ask you about Pearl. Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone?
Yeah, well, we checked out her home and she's not there.
And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either.
Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be. Ah, you think maybe she fell off the bridge and she was carried downstream? Why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? Oh, I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic, I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. Christ, Edgeworth! At least he doesn't say it to his face, so at least he has some tact. Alright, the scene of the murder, the courtyard. February 8th, Hazakura Temple courtyard. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. You really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Yeah, well, in that case, I've gotta be careful. I'll make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed and think most of it will flow out on its own. Hey, you got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over these years? Is this how Wright has been able to best me so much? You're the one that's been leaking all the evidence to him. God damn it. Yeah, the victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Duxnam. Her entire past up until she won a writing award last year is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. Yeah, the estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from stabbing to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. Yeah, the victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? Now, the victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Now, bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. Bruises. Could the bruises have been inflicted after the sword wound? A 2-story building. That would be about the same height as the room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happened to be the room that Elise Duckman was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Or she was pushed out of the window and then finished off, maybe. Loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet. Okay, so it was post-mortem. Post-mortem. Got it. Now then, detective. Let's see if you can summarize what we've learned so far. Hey, okay. Hey, let's take a look at the map. Oh, shit. Yeah, according to the testimony, Sister Bikini had none. Right after they finished dinner, she and my fae headed to the inner temple. Right. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bells for light out, Ares went to the inner temple. Not according to her. And when she got there, Bikini had to take her over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. And she could have followed back using the snowmobile to get there faster. After taking out bath soon to soothe her back. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. But the thing is, and if you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. But the thing is, right? Bikini claims she witnessed the murder in the courtyard. And what she saw was Iris holding the sword. However, we know for a fact that according to the autopsy report, the bruises on Elise were inflicted after her death, meaning that she was more likely stabbed in her room and then fell or was pushed out the window, which then means that she never died in the courtyard. So what was that scene that Bikini saw? If you want more details, you should have Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that Gato guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. Hey, I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright got a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I'd be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. I'm not the one you have to worry about, though. I think the real problem is going to be the judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. What if he doesn't, though? That's why I request that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Oh, God, no! That means I have to do the Scottish accent during the trial tomorrow. Fuck! Why, though, Edgeworth? Why can't we have best boy judge? He's such a good boy, and you're just tossing him aside? Okay, this case already just fell down in the rankings. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Not Gatto. It wouldn't be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir. There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings that arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Prosecutor of his own choosing? Franziska? And what is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? Yeah, according to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down. Huh. Is there anything else on the other side of the bridge beside the inner temple?
Yeah, no, not a thing. Nothing. Yeah, the other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. And here is not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Oh, he cares so much. Edgeworth is such a good boy. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How would you know, pal? Oh no. There aren't any clues here. Oh, I thought I was... There we go. What's this? Looks like a wizard staff. Yeah, it belongs to the victim, Miss Elise Doxnam. The amethyst is gone. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, it's just between us, okay, sir? Yes, what? It's top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. Okay. Has her fingerprints on it, but someone clearly stole the amethyst, right? We can't investigate what seems to be a big-ass footprint. Or maybe those are just snowshoes. It could be. The main gate must be just over the stone wall. Yeah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Can we get stepladder joke between these two? Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. No! There is no stepladder discourse! How will I live without this? The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right, I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on the steep part of a mountain. The front and back of the main hall are in different levels. Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier to just build a place slanted, sir? I fail to see how he can consider that to be even a remotely good idea. Oh, God. Honestly, I was hoping we might get Edgeworth and Maya, but she is kind of trapped at the moment. Love to see how that dynamic works out. So, the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. Yeah, it sure is. It's called a shito, by the way. And it has the piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. Is it the victim's blood? Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are even fingerprints all over the hilt of the shito, too. Fingerprints. Actually, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Right, so it's possible that she pulled the sword out, right? I mean, after all, when Phoenix actually found the body, the sword was back on the statue. It was not on the body. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Hey, what's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Yeah, it really is. Everything in the case is against you. Wait, wasn't the sword originally facing upwards? That is interesting, huh? No puddle of blood. Skiing equipment. Yeah, I just love skiing. Really. You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Yeah, sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Yeah, I'm messing with my hard-boiled image. And what's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Oh, Edgeworth, never change. Never fucking change. Well, let's head back inside, see if we can check out her room. See if there are maybe traces of blood.
Cannot. Interesting. Okay. Now, of course, you wouldn't know about the autopsy report. That's the only type of thing she'd know about. What about the staff? Nope. Murder weapon. Nope. Okay. So that's useless. Oh, here we go. February 8th. Hazakura Temple main gate. I don't see Larry anywhere. And maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. Because I have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Okay. Anything to examine here? Not particularly. Head back to the detention center. February 8th, detention center visitor's room.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of the Hazakura Temple. She testified very clear as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Doxnim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when something beginning your spiritual training, I think, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, Mystic Amy was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole set affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Doxton with the very sword last night. I hate being a defense attorney. Head nun. I'd like to ask you about Sister Bikini, the head of Hazakura Temple.
She raised me as if she were my real mother.
As if she were your real mother.
I was left at Hazakura Temple when I was just a small child, and she's taken care of me ever since.
Forgive me for sounding rude, but what about your family?
Sorry, but I'd rather not talk about this. Oh, this is the woman who was to undergo training last night. She seemed like a very strong, reliable woman.
Whatever else anyone has to say about this Iris woman, I can't exactly she's the best judge of character. Yeah, no, Maya is, she's a little rascal.
Is the trainee's younger sister, correct? She's cute as a button, and she seems to really love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh.
She even said she was going to leave the leftovers for dinner that next night. And when she took the leftover potatoes and the whole pot of gravy with her to her room.
That's quite an appetite for such a little girl. Alright, well, let's see if we can do anything about these psyche locks. I doubt. Take that! Okay. I love you, Edgeworth. I was frightened. Alright, about what? Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all of the answers, understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear, I've told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
Damn it, I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna go grab another cup of water, another drink real quick, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So I'm going out for dinner tonight, and I need to take a shower before I leave. So I'd ideally like to finish this investigation pretty quickly, because I'm not gonna have too much time to take a shower, you know? And I'd like, you know, be able to take the shower. So let's hurry this up.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is she afraid of lightning? Is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Perhaps this is what you were afraid of. Well,
I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
huh? Why's your voice trembling like that?
It's just that your eyes are scaring me.
Ah, blast. I must be trying too hard to bluff. Please excuse me. I'm still not used to this role I've been assigned.
No, I should apologize. I'm sorry for being such a scaredy cat.
Anyways, I'm still determined to find the answer to this mystery.
I'm telling you, I really was in my room all last night.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder. Alright, let's think through this again. It's not the lightning. Murder hadn't happened yet. Could it be she's afraid of getting possessed by an evil spirit? That begs the question, though, why would she give the hood to Phoenix then, you know? Alright, if it's not this one, then I'm backing up. No, okay. Alright, I'm out. Don't want to waste all my health here. Not when we still have like 4 fucking locks on Larry or something like that. Is there anywhere else I can go? Okay. Check out the main gate again. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, I know. Yeah, real flair for words, sir. I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too. Yeah, take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age, I tell you. Oh, wait, detective, I've just realized. Is that the exact same coat you've been wearing since the first time we met? Ah, yeah, it is, pal. Wait, wasn't it gray back then? Maybe it just gotten green as it got old. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective. God, Edgeworth is so sassy. I love him. Alright, well, there's nothing to see here, so let's head in. Oh, what is that? There's more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack? Yeah, beats me. Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah. What is that, Detective? This could be it. An ultra important, super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like it's a letter addressed to Sister Iris then. Ah, so this is what we need to use. Got it. Yeah, tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. I guess you want your secret to be exposed.
Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall.
Okay. So she actually had to meet at Heavenly Hall with someone. Interesting. And was 10 the time of the murder? No, 10 was before the murder. Interesting, okay. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Yeah, it's going then, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor, super duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. I mean, to be fair, I did miss it my first time around. Here, let's head out to the courtyard. I want to talk to Gumshoe again. I need to see the events again. Let's recreate the events run one more time. So Bikini and Maya head to the inner temple. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bells for light out, Iris went to the inner temple. Oh! Iris rang the bell at 10, yet she was also supposed to meet at Heavenly Hall at 10. We should probably go check out Heavenly Hall, but like... Huh. The bridge is 20 minutes away, walking at least, from the temple, meaning that she couldn't have walked after ringing the bell. So she must have gone out in the snowmobile in order to reach Heavenly Hall in time. If she was in Heavenly Hall, then that... interesting. Got there. So, I get what her secret is, obviously, but like, who here knows about her past? Who's blackmailing her? Murder in the courtyard. Should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. Huh, interesting. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Okay. You know anything about this letter? Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yeah, it clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. So Sister Bikini doesn't know anything about it. Anything else worth seeing here? I don't think so. Alright, let's head up. Let's see if we can check out Heavenly Hall. Move. We still are not allowed to go there. Well, let's ask Iris about the letter then. This letter that appears to be addressed to you.
I think it's someone's idea of a joke, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why he threw it away.
She's not giving me a straight answer for some reason. I'm gonna have to find someone else who can give me some more information about this. Righto. Righto, Worthy, and Udgy. What a great team. Note to Iris. So she's not gonna tell us. Gumshoe, what do you have to say about this? Absolutely nothing, because you're an idiot.
What the hell are we supposed to do here?
Already been to Dusky. We can't go to Heavenly Hall, which I thought we'd be allowed to check out. I should look around this place a bit more, maybe. It's an altar with a giant Magatama enshrined on it. And a lot of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe we should blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday for me?
Stop that! Cut that out! Please don't blow out the candles!
Oh my god. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gumshoe. Happy birthday to you. Wow, pal, it's like more enthusiasm than I ever heard you put into anything. I'm so grateful, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir. It's flowing scripts written everywhere on the walls. Man, I bet you would have to have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here.
This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magical spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering.
So if I slept here, the Uggy Woogie Boogeyman won't hunt me down for eternity, alright? Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? This is a vapid mind. Alright, let's see. The incense? Oh, it's a warm cat box, but we're all cats. It's called a hibachi. That's for heating the room. Oh, look at these ancient straw frisbees. Those are Tapas Zabuton, cushions called Enza. Hey, why are you giving me such a hard time, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Oh, it's a simple man. Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. Damn. Tell me about the hood. I just want an image of Edgeworth the hood on. Is that too much to ask? Like, I'd go look for it, but it'd probably get like spoilers and shit. So I don't wanna. I might look at it after this. Look for it after this game is over, though. Stuff to your port. No. Do not know how to proceed from here. Where do we go from here? Like, come on. I don't know where to go. Maybe we re-examine Heavenly Hall, right? There's a little shack down there. It's called Heavenly Hall. A shack. Thought we might be able to go down there to check out the place where this sort of blackmail is supposed to be coming, right? Hey, let's see. To Iris of Hazakura Temple, the situation here. There's salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Damn it, I don't know what you could be frightened of. Weather data, the autopsy report, the staff, the shito. Note to Iris. The note, maybe? I doubt it, but I guess we can give it a try. This is not gonna work. But I just don't know what else to, like, I'm out of options here, you know? Oh, it is. I found this in the main hall, and it is addressed to you.
Oh, that's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct? What is the evidence? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I'd never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you don't want your secret told to. Phoenix Wright. Correct? Take that! Phoenix Wright. You mean something. You mean something to Phoenix, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secrets. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Alright, spill the beans, sis. What do you got? What is this all about? And we're back to full health. Good, 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 good.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? Unless the blackmailer might be Misty Faye? I suppose she might be able to know who she is. I mean, if she can talk to spirits, maybe she talked to some of her victims.
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Huh. Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal would be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Rang lights out at 10 p.m. and then in her room until the murder was discovered. Alright, so that's her testimony. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I always win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am.
Interesting. He knows a lot. I want to rule it out. Alright, let's head to Heavenly Hall. Let's try to get this done quickly. This is Larry's place, I guess. Oh, torturous, truly. What is this? What is this decoration? February 8th, Heavenly Hall. Whoa. Wow, not much of a view down here, huh? Well, it's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. It's Larry. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is gonna be to prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. They'll get me locked up for sure. Okay, first of all, men and women's prisons are separated. Read JoJo Part 6. Second of all, hey pal, you talking about stealing my wallet? No, I was just joking, okay? Larry, I knew something smelled, and of course it had to be the butts.
I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. And he's just talking to himself.
Shh, be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that. What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! What you just said? I got an objection!
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat!
Come shoot you. Oh!
I'm sorry, sir.
I was about to spill the beans.
And before I knew it, I was just shouting out objection. And a loud commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials. So sad they didn't give Edgeworth a little objection graphic. This is a true injustice for the best detective.
Yeah, I'm sorry, pal.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Oh.
Can we actually head inside the shack? No, we cannot. Okay. Let's take a look. What is this festive-looking ornament?
Yeah, it reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember?
Well,
Oh yeah, you were never any good.
really?
Really?
Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even follow the dollar, let alone a crane. I were trying to comfort him, but he could just sit there sobbing.
Really? I never would have.
Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw now.
Hey, you know, Edgy,
You know, Edgeworth, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy.
yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Such a tsundere. He's such a tsundere. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom. This looks like it's gonna be dragging on for a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm probably gonna get myself a drink. So this will probably be like a 5-minute break. This will probably, I clicked the wrong thing. Probably like a 5-minute break we'll be taking here. I know we've taken a lot of breaks here, but this seems like this has been a pretty long investigation. It's been almost 4 hours. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. And we're back. All right, let's see if we can finish this case right quick. Yeah, Larry, what do you got? Oh fuck, I wanted to investigate first. Whatever. What is this little shack anyways?
Yeah, well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
Then why were you down here in the first place?
Oh, come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. There's a great little place that's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. Hey, you can paint there if you want. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
And he's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Oh.
So yeah, if you fell off the bridge, you would actually be able to like come up out of here. Hey, that's where Dahlia got out of the water. If so, then this shack would hold some kind of special significance for her. So when someone is like, meet at Heavenly Hall, she's like, oh shit, they figured me out, since that's, you know, where I exited the water when I faked my death all those years ago. Like almost a decade, over a decade ago, actually, in fact. Yeah. That's, I'm guessing that was just, you know, Laurice being an idiot, not actually, you know. It wasn't actually a black mirror who knows her real secret, but she thought that they knew. So, you know. Alright, Iris.
Hey, listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute.
Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made my mind about it. Yeah, I'm going to marry that girl.
Yeah, she's supposed to be doing life in prison, so yeah, there might be a bit of a problem there.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth is
Pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. You already asked this girl to marry you?
Yeah, no, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick could be surprised. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
No, he wouldn't. He would be very surprised. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
Hey, what's this guy trying to say? He loves me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answers to that, we're gonna have to drag him into the witness stand. Let's keep examining, actually. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Hey, wow, that makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall, I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense.
Yeah, you got that right. You know, look at that bridge up there, and this place has to be heaven because that thing is hell.
You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. And you've also got the whole heaven and hell thing a bit upside down. As the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. Hey, you're right about that. You'd have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. It's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art. As an expression of my bittersweet love for Isis.
Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
It's how the artist himself defines it, right?
I should have seen that one coming. Yeah, well, that's the case that all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. Okay. I guess we can't head inside. No, okay. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do some presenting.
That's the stuff that Miss Elise was always carrying.
Yeah.
Why, Miss Elise? Why?
Yeah, Ritz crackers are just so good. They're overpowered. They're overpowered.
Huh?
What is it, Larry?
There's something missing from that staff.
There's something missing.
Yes.
What about the weather data? Who was the witness that testified to the lightning at Dusky Bridge? Gumshoe didn't seem to want to mention them. Interestingly enough. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wrote the note.
Okay, chill out with these scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible. Larry. Three locks.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days? Especially with him. At least with Wright, it's enjoyable. Those are good memories. Alright, let's see if we can crack this case wide open. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're gonna tell me what you really saw last night.
Oh, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? It's a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyways, it was awesome. I never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. And suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then, which one was Naomi? Was that, stolen turnabout?
And then I was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. You saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Yeah, hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling you the truth.
There's still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
What do you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the damn question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? Or where? What do you say?
It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike at Dusky Bridge in your room.
Let's see.
I'm guessing the map, right?
Yep.
This is the map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for? They're not very smart, you know, Edgy?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
Why did you tell me that before?
Well, how about it?
What about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
It looks like he won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice, I'll move on to the next step. You weren't in your rooms at the temple, so then where were you?
You don't know I wasn't in my room.
So where was Larry and why was he there? I've read the situation up to this point correctly. The answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning strike Dusky Bridge was the Heavenly Hall. Right, because he's the one that actually wrote the letter. It wasn't blackmail, it was just him trying to be romantic or some shit. It was Larry being dumb, which is pretty expected of Larry. You know? The place you saw the lightning strike was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity. It could fall apart any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyways? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. God damn, Edgeworth, you madman! Oh, this is why I love him so much. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean affaire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no, you really are one scary guy, you know?
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. You were waiting for Isis. Or Iris, fuck, not Isis.
Take that!
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry. I'm Maurice.
The person you were waiting for was Isis.
Oh, I suddenly feel called all over it.
Fuck Iris, not Isis, motherfucker. No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? You have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. It's your letter, Larry. Now cough it up. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyways?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
Oh, what do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? Salutation here?
Oh, well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for dummies.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's what you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I did think that was kind of, worded weirdly. So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut you, scumbag, threatening a young lady like that.
Oh. Wait, hold up.
And what now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose a secret, pal.
Oh, what do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Eric, give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love letter burned so hotly it could melt all the snow in this mountain.
Oh. Then what is this secret you mentioned?
Oh, come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right?
About her hot and sour... Oh, fuck no.
About her hot and sour bittersweet love affair.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break, it's not my fault. I didn't have any other envelopes. Sheesh!
And why are you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me the scary look of his.
Oh my god, Larry!
Hey, what's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you're so defensive.
Oh, well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! This guy's still hiding something, I know it! What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago!
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Gumshoe's right for once. God damn it, I might actually have to raise his salary. Larry.
Oh, well, you're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another.
Okay. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw, but now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Oh.
Another one? Oh my god! Larry! No! Hey, what's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Hey, why are you claiming me like I'm next to be hit by balls of lightning?
I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Oh. What? And we're back. It was just a phone call. Nothing important. Alright. Let's, keep going now. Fucking finish this goddamn thing. I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. I guess so. Save progress? Of course. Bridge to the turnabout. Save. And there we go. We've made it. Alright. And with that, I'm just gonna... I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, I'm not even sure what to say. We don't have any information. Literally, so much of this has just been predicated... This investigation has been predicated on Larry's love letter. But yeah, now we've got some conflicting testimonies between Iris and Bikini. And yeah, I guess we'll just have to, you know, do some cross-examinations, try to figure out, you know, I'm assuming Bikini will be taking the stand in court, since she is like supposedly the one who witnessed the crime. So I guess we'll see how that pans out. We'll see how my snowmobile theory plays into, because that snowmobile definitely had more snow on it when we first arrived at the temple as Phoenix. Is that technically metagaming? I don't care. So yeah, that's snowmobile was definitely used. So I guess we'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, there's also the issue with my end. We don't know where Pearls is, so I guess we'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I still think the murder actually took place in her room, and then she probably was pushed out of the window, which then means that the sight that Bikini saw wasn't the actual murder, but rather perhaps Iris trying to like pull the sword out or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see how it all pans out. We have some basic information, but we don't really have enough yet to truly start piecing stuff together. Typically in the first day of the investigation, you really can't see how all the pieces fit together. It's usually only in, during the second trial when, you can start to piece some stuff together. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'll be leaving today here. For now, we will be continuing on Thursday at 2 Eastern Time with Ace Attorney, Bridge to the Turnabout. I'll also be playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne tomorrow. Saturday, we're going to be playing Danganronpa with Bryce. And Sundays, I'm going to be playing Persona 4. We're getting towards the end of the game. It's very exciting stuff. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today. And thanks for being here. If you're new, you might want to subscribe. That's a thing you can do. You can also join the Discord down to the description, and we send notifications when we go live on the Discord. Although I kind of forgot to do it today, I just realized. Probably do that. Kind of important. But yeah. That's that, and I have to go get ready for dinner. So yeah, later, guys. Thanks for being here.